Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? Hey, Mitch, how are you?
Hey there.
Uh, let's see. I had a bunch of people in. I'm just going to say hi to everybody. I see Andy's here and he's back home. Bummer. When are you
Bummer.
coming back? You getting to catching a flight out? Maybe this week or what? Let's see. James, Morris, who else is in here? Chris, Nikki, Gator. Um, Brock's back here, so I'll bring Brock in. I'll bring everybody in early this morning.
Morning.
Um, so, hey, what's
Good
up?
morning.
Uh, hey, Black Sheep, everybody, good morning to you. I seen Mike's is here, live my ass off, and
Hmm.
Chris, and Brock's here, obviously, and everybody. All right, to get the semi news, bad news stuff out of the way. I don't know 100% what's going on, but Robert Mack is in the hospital, and he needs our prayers for a speedy recovery, and that's all I kind of know right now. As soon as
Yeah.
I find out more, I will, or somebody will inform us of what's going on. But I guess he needs our well wishes to get out of there quickly. Um,
Well, I think you'll be feeling the collective goodwill of the whole channel.
I would think so. I hope so. Nikki's sending love and prayers, and Andy and everybody, I guess. Oh, Andy's saying what? He might a couple of months from now. Okay, cool. I'm going to make sure that I make the next one for sure. So we'll set up a management. I'm
Yeah.
missing some of the stuff you guys were talking before. Um, so I'm on tie time. Yeah, I am. I'm always a little bit late, especially when I don't know. I moved it up. Actually, this is in between time. I was doing 8:30, then I went to 7:30 because of the time change in the U.S. I was informed maybe it'd be a better idea to go a little bit earlier, so I did that, and now I'm in between. So I started at 8. Well, sort of. I was a little late, a couple minutes.
This
But
is my
let's see
this is my
what
most
else.
comfortable shirt, by the way. Look at that.
Uh,
Oh, let me
Yeah,
stretch. Let me
I'm
stretch.
only,
you got
only
that
a
Look at
from
the
month
man
ago.
boobs. I really got to start exercising more.
Now just get a different bra.
Yeah. I like
Get
to
a
be
bra that's
free, Dave.
comfortable.
I like to be free.
Yeah, but get one of those. The one I wear is like the sports bra, and it really helps. Keeps from hurting when I run. Of course, I've never run, so it doesn't make a difference.
Louis Cabo,
Uh,
yeah. Prayers for Robert. I'll tell you what, man.
yeah, thanks, Lewis. Yeah, I don't know 100%, but we'll find out very shortly, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
hopefully, and I'll let everybody know exactly what's going on. So with the norm stuff, supposedly they burned the person that had passed away on Sunday. Yesterday supposedly was the where you go and collect and bring. Long story short, the brother, the cousin that's supposed to be doing the Thai kitchen's supposed to be here today. So hopefully he'll get done with that. Um, what was the other thing? Second thing is we're going back to the school with the kids. I think on Thursday. My wife's going to verify the day. I bought a bunch of more stuff. Soccer balls. I think I said it the other day. Volleyballs, volleyball net, two completely freestanding badminton nets, three badminton sets, extra badmintons. Anyway, a whole bunch of. We got the two extra tables. We bought swings to put on the swings, and then I'm going to have them start on the revamping of their little area. So that's on the agenda. I'll have my wife check it today. I did send off all my paperwork on on one of my retirements finally. Although my wife said that I made the mistake of not telling her to send it as fast as she could.
Gators backstage, Dave.
Oh, is he? Okay. Yeah,
Thank you.
I did see somebody pop up. He told me he's got to give me a little bit more of a picture. It's just a picture and says happy birthday on it. It could be anybody. So, but I will. Give me 1 second. And what was I saying? God, I forget
Sorry.
what I was saying now. No, that's all right. I'll remember another time, I
Talking
guess.
about swings and stuff for the school.
Yeah, that all
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff's
yeah.
done. There was something else. I thought I was getting into something else, but Oh well, don't matter. Let's see, David from Serin, how you doing? But anyway, so that stuff will get done, and we'll bring. Hey Jake, how you doing? So, oh, he disappeared.
Happy
So he's saying
birthday to
Yeah,
Tommy
by the way,
J.
happy birthday,
Wow,
Tommy
look at
J.
that. Looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah, no shit, that's cool. I didn't even notice that. The picture's so small on the bottom, and my eyes are so bad. It's it's not like.
Yeah,
Let's see.
getting old's a bitch, right?
Let's see. Zoe wants to know, is Mitch capable on karaoke, or he breaks windows? I guess Zoe wants to know, are you a good singer, Mitch, or no?
Yeah, yeah. No.
He's
He's
about
a
like
great,
me.
Absolutely. I
he's a
can
great
I
sing.
wish
singer in
I
his own
was.
mind. Hey, Dave, I just
Uh,
wanted to say real quick, happy birthday to Tommy J.
Yesterday.
I don't know. Your audio went bad for some reason. Your audio went barely hear you, and it was
Yeah,
when you moved up, it went away. I don't know why.
that's odd. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the internet's a little sketchy here tonight. Just wanted to wish happy birthday to Tommy J and prayers for Robert Mack. And I'm going to duck out of the studio and I'll just moderate the chat from here. Some kid's going to watch some TV, so lots of Tyler Corn in the background going
Stuff
on,
happen-
so we don't need that, right?
BK.
No worries. Tell
Yeah,
her
that's
we
right.
all said hello. Have a
Roger
good time.
that. Take care, guys. Peace.
All right, brother.
Out.
All right, bye. Yeah, everybody's saying happy birthday, and Tommy's saying thank you, and thanks to everybody. Yeah. So I don't know what God I was on. Can't remember what the hell I was going to say. It was something fairly important. Not important. Nothing nice.
Yeah, I'm going to kick
Say
back
is
and drink my
important.
coffee.
Yeah, I got water. My wife bought me a whole bunch of coffees, but I'm out of cream, so I did have one small cup this morning. Oh, David
My
from
pleasure,
Sweden.
Gator. My pleasure. Private message, but I'll say it publicly. By golly.
Serin. Yeah, he's by me, Andy, not where you were in Serin Beach. That's where the first place that I came overlooked Serin Beach, the hotel that I stayed in, or right there, real close. I forget the name of it, but a couple of people I know that 20 Seconds in Thailand did a couple of videos from the top bar of that hotel, looking down because there were pools on each level going down. It was a gorgeous hotel. It was awesome. It was right on the main drag at the top of the hill before you dropped into Kamala coming from the airport. Awesome hotel. I wasn't doing too many videos back then. It would have been a good one to do. It's definitely
Awesome. Soy Mafia. Can I bring my own microphone?
This is why he's on karaoke. Maybe Mike's will let you sing on, or Chris on BBK. Is that it? Radio?
Bangkok,
Yeah.
BKK, FM.
BKK FM. There it is, right there.
You know, actually, I can do
Hey, Joe.
some pretty good stuff if there's a lot of background noise.
Oh, what
Can you,
says
can you
Joe?
sing my
Mike and I
favorite-
did a duet, but they didn't want to publish it. That Michael Bublé I'm talking about. Sorry, we were crooning together. No, I'm joking.
Can you sing my favorite song, Mitch?
Your
Sounds of
favorite?
Silence.
Ken, say that again.
Sounds of Silence.
Sounds of silence. Hey, Gary, what's up? Gold plated. My sound. I saw Mike's with something. Was that? Is my sound bad or something? I don't know. He
No,
said
it sounds okay to me.
something. Okay. Your mom's trying to see if it's well.
Oh man, that's a
It's a habit.
great one, Frankie,
There, Gator's
and many
singing,
others have.
he's singing for us. Gator.
Yeah,
I still
I
haven't.
should- I should share my playlist, my mood list.
Somebody has a better-
What mood I'm in.
Hey, how you doing, Chris? Good to see you here this morning. I know
Is
Mike's
this
did a live stream.
the little
guys don't
girl
watch
I
his stuff-
carried?
It's the first one he's done in a
Yeah.
while. Thanks, Gary. First live stream he's done in a while. I used to enjoy watching those. If he didn't do them every day, I got pissed. And then, of course, YouTube for about a 6-month stretch wouldn't notify me for anything. So I'd always have to.
I get
catch
my
him over.
notifications from people like Tommy J,
Yeah, I know.
Robert
It works
Mack.
out better when you have a little community. It does definitely help out a lot, especially when people are going live. But I don't know. YouTube is just kind of weird about that. They're, you know, I don't know. They're just weird about notifying people. Hey, thanks, Joe. You bet. We're getting there. I got some more stuff on order, so things are going good from everybody that gives. It's fun, and the kids are going to get to experience it the first time. The 18-year-old and the 15-year-old, they're into the badminton and the volleyball and the soccer. So she was the one that helped me cancel the crappy balls and stuff that I had ordered, and got the good ones, which are here now. The only thing that isn't here now is the swings, and I think they came from China. I wasn't paying attention, so everything else I ordered is here. So we're going to try to do it on Thursday. But thank you very much, Joe. And then also my mother-in-law wanted me to thank you too. She got her papaya salad the last couple of nights, so she's happy. Let's see. Chris is saying, "You sound good as always. Maybe just a little closer to the mic." I can do that. I try not to move. I try to move it so it's not like this. Of course, is that better? People might like not
Well, that's
seeing
good.
my face.
Yeah,
all
you
the
look a
time.
lot better that way, Dave.
I know.
That
Or if I hold,
I wasn't
maybe if
looking
I
at the
hold a
screen.
hand like this,
Yeah.
that would help. Of course, I have a light on. I don't know why, but I do notice that it does
Put a mask
sound
on.
better. Hey, traveler, how you doing? Glad you could make it in. Let's see, what's Nikki saying? I'm going to live doing dog walk. Of course. You know, I don't know where
That
you
sounds
live.
cool,
but boy,
Nikki.
I've never been to England or the UK.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do.
It sure is beautiful area wherever you are. It's definitely right up my alley with the hillsides and the stuff that I see you when you walk in Buddy, her dog, or her dog's walking her, as I put it. But I'd like to come sometime. It's definitely on my bucket list. Let's see, E.T., I don't know if I said hello to you this morning. How are you? Wednesday, my time, 1 p.m. I'm missing a couple things. Sorry, guys. Nikki, glad you were taking the
Okay,
plunge.
so one, I'm doing the math.
You're walking it now. What are you doing?
So 7 a.m. tomorrow. No, wait. I'm doing that backwards. Shit. Nikki just said 1 p.m. her time, Wednesday.
What is that?
She's going to do a live stream.
Oh, she is.
Look at that picture of Robert Mack and Tommy
Robert,
J.
or not Robert. Robert's on my brain. Brock, what would that be? Do you know? Mitch doesn't. He gets numbers. He gets confused.
It's,
I have to count in
9
front of
p.m.
people. I
Yeah,
don't know what.
8 p.m. In Thailand.
8 p.m. on
Oh, I
what
went the
day?
wrong direction. God dang it, I was counting backwards. I did.
8 p.m. on
33:29. Wow.
on
Yeah.
Thursday or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Nikki, you'll hear her heavy
Yeah.
breathing.
Yeah, 8 p.m. your time.
Wednesday. Okay, Nick. I'll make
That's
sure
hilarious.
Wednesday. So that's tomorrow.
That's
at 8
tomorrow.
p.m. Okay, 8 p.m. tomorrow. That's late
Yeah,
for me,
man, I'm
but
gonna
I'll
put
stay
that in the
up.
calendar right now.
Yeah, I got to put that somewhere. How are we gonna?
Get it put up on the big screen in the Wombat.
Yeah, there you go. Nikki needs some hours.
I'll have to look at
Hours,
my
hours.
calendar now.
I did that with
see
Fa
what-
the other day.
What you got to put up in the Wombat?
Let's see. Well,
Yeah,
guess
yeah.
what? Tomorrow lunch at Mike's Mexican in Jomtien with Tom, and I think Kevin's going to be there. A couple others, I can't confirm. And then at 5
Confirm or
p.m.
deny.
at the Wombat, they have their chicken special. So guess what?
You might
We'll
be
be
there.
playing Nikki Dunn
Nikki?
live stream in the Wombat
Cool,
tomorrow.
cool. Just tell everybody just to turn on their phones for a couple hours.
Yeah, yeah.
Rack
Awesome.
up some hours. They go really quick too, Nikki. Once you get a few people watching for an hour and a half live stream, they start to add up pretty quick. Because I know I was of course I was slow. No one was watching me, but I definitely had way more hours than I did
Going for 2 points here.
subscribers, which I guess it's like the other way around most of the time. Hey, Catch Bay, how you doing?
Catch Bay, hello.
6 to Central Europe, 7 to, but next weekend starts summertime. Yeah, I don't know, I did my little video on they're saying that the rainy season's here as far as I'm concerned. It is definitely here. And they're not done with that outdoor. Well, it is sealed up, the outside kitchen, so it will be okay. Hopefully he'll get the counter done, and he could do it. And if he worked all this week, he would be pretty much done with it by Saturday. So I'm hoping that I can tell him and incite him
Joe.
enough. What did Joe say? What did I miss?
What time will it be? Eastern Standard Time.
I have no idea. I don't know what time zone America's in.
So that was that
Yeah.
West Coast. Yeah, I don't. That's the East Coast, right?
Okay,
I don't
then.
know. I'm lost. I can't. I can barely. I can
It'd be,
barely keep up
GM
with this.
So,
GMT
wombat chicken
minus
dinner.
whatever hours it is.
Hopefully, you'll get notified.
Oop.
But you can never trust frickin' YouTube. I don't know why. Because I know if Mike's is still here, he'll remember those couple of
Live.
months I went through trying to figure out what the hell. Well, he did too, because I wasn't the only one that wasn't getting notified. So. Mr.
Oh, that's good. Good catch, man. On his way to Thailand. Sort of.
Hey, Mr.
Oh, right
Mooney.
on. Awesome.
Did you guys have wombat, kiwi, and so opposite the big C? I don't know. I'm not there. Mitch could probably answer that. Did the guys who have?
Let me look here. The guys who have the wombat kiwi have a bar up on the soy opposite the big C. Negative. No, it's on soy 9, Jomtien Beach Road. 7-Eleven is next door. It faces the beach.
Okay, Nikki's saying I will sort out a premiere to live. I was gonna try that too. I haven't done it yet, Nikki. I did actually do one
Cool,
premiere,
Nikki,
not
cool.
a premiere. I did a video, and then I did it into then I just had a live stream after. But I don't know, people aren't probably knowing what I'm saying, but you have the ability on YouTube to schedule a premiere, and then in that premiere schedule a live stream right afterwards, and YouTube will orchestrate that rollover. It'll show your premiere and then roll right over into a live stream. But I don't use YouTube very often. Right now I'm using StreamYard, so I don't use it, so that's why I haven't done it. But it looked like I was going to try it. Very interesting deal.
At 9 a.m. Oh, I'm reading Jake's message there. So 9 a.m. So daylight savings time just took place, didn't it? In the
Yeah.
States.
Yeah, it did
Okay.
a week ago or something.
Hi,
That's where they
hi.
wanted
Too
me
many
to go.
variables. I had to ask what day it was yesterday.
Yeah,
Literally.
that's my normal.
Who cares?
I need
Yesterday was yesterday.
Exactly. Yesterday,
And it was
I
yesterday
had more
everywhere.
brain cells than I have today.
You'll get it. You'll get it
Sorry.
right, Nick. I just don't, like I said, I don't use YouTube that much, but I did see that in their stuff that you can do with it, and maybe I would try it. But I don't get to do this with the having people on, and that's kind of like what I like to do. So I think everybody.
Robert
kinda-
Goulet, that's who I was thinking about.
Robert
Robert
Goulet.
Goulet.
Famous crooner from the day.
Yep.
Here's this one. Is this another one? BKK and Kiss from
And Kiss FM.
Patea.com. Okay, so there's two of
Yeah,
them,
those-
right? There's
Uh-huh.
two radio stations? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I want to make sure I get it right. Let's see, what is Catch Base saying? Europe next
Anybody
Sunday.
need a coffee?
Dates. Oh, they have daylight saving? Are they DST times?
Yeah,
I didn't know they had that. I thought we were the only idiots that had
And give us a
daylight
couple.
No.
savings time.
Idiocy is a highly contagious thing. Disease, affliction, syndrome, whatever you want to call it.
The only thing I learned is you can't do anything. You can't beat. You can't do anything to get the stupidity out of somebody. When they're stupid, they're stupid. You don't have a choice. Let's see, what's this one?
None of us can tolerate the nutters.
Flooding channels.
No kidding.
Fun with it. Jake's channel. Don't forget, did you put up your own thing, Jake? Put up your deal. Here's what is dude? This guy has the best radio station, BBK. I still don't listen. I gotta do it. I've got to.
I'm a little hot here. Hang on a second.
And I don't know how far. Somebody was asking me if I've met up with you, David, and I said no, and I hadn't seen you in a while,
Much better.
How far are you away from me? I'm still. How I give people
Nutters.
semi-directions is that I'm close to the Robinson Mall. It's like 3 minutes
That's
away
true,
or
me
something.
too.
I was a lot closer with the other one, but maybe we can. I've had a couple people send me messages or emails and different stuff asking, "Did you ever meet up with David?" No, as a matter of fact. But then again, I said I hadn't seen you in a while. This is the first time I'd seen you. Hey, Muwan, how are you? The difference between the idiots and I know I'm an idiot. Yeah, I knew I was an ass too when I was younger too, but I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything about it. What was Joe saying? What was he saying? Dave, the word of the day is focus. Because you're stupid. Yeah, the reason I say that when we would go out riding around town or whatever, people would ask the stupidest questions you've ever heard, and we would always say it's like they have stupid writ on their forehead and said, "Please hit me here." The questions, just complete stupidity, and when you're that stupid, you just can't do anything about it.
Yeah, you're not allowed to say stupid anymore.
What's that?
You're not allowed to say stupid anymore in this caring, sharing world.
Oh, you're not?
No. The terminology is sets very low performance goals and studiously fails to get there.
I'm
okay.
stupid.
Let's see, did David answer me about 10 minutes?
Zanderman, hello.
Oh, you're back in Australia. Oh, okay. Oh, neat. Well, that's what I'm kind of battling right now. I'm trying to find out if
Don't know that you
if I can
don't.
have my knees
Zanderman.
replaced here in Thailand, or am I going to have to go back to the U.S. to get them done? They want to do both of my knees. They have wanted to do it for almost 15 years, and I've been
Good morning, Mark.
I've been
Yep.
putting them off. Hey, Xander, man, how are you? I didn't see you there.
Ron White made that line famous.
What is it?
The comedian Ron White. You can't fix stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I
As
just
he's-
watched him
As
again
he's
on,
got
I
a
think it was
freaking nice
Netflix. I used to
glass
watch him
of
all the
something
time.
and a cigarette.
Yeah,
Can't
cigar.
fix stupid.
Yeah,
I
cigar.
can't do him. He's good. He's funny
He's
as hell.
great. He's great.
Oh yeah, Sanford's son, man.
You can fix
What did he say?
stupid,
I'm
but
just
it's a
big
waste
dummy.
of effort.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
The big one.
Coming to you, mama. I grew up, no kidding,
Mark.
on a Red Fox LP playing the comedy. I mean, not his stand-up, which is like, fuck,
Yeah,
coin jar.
I did too. Him and actually Bill Cosby, who was the
Bill
cleanest-
Cosby
he was-
was just.
I used to say, and I don't like the man's morality or whatever the hell with him, but anyway, he was the only
Yeah,
guy that you could listen to his whole album, and not that I cared back then, but the biggest word that he would use would be asshole, and I know
Yeah,
the
my
exact
parents would
phrase
piss
was,
themselves
that he
and-
used, yeah, and the
and we-
exact phrase that he used that word asshole was. When you do
Tater
cocaine,
salad.
it
Yeah,
it
Jim.
intensifies your personality. And his was, well, what if you're an asshole? That's the biggest word that he used, and I
Yeah.
laughed the whole time. The whole time, he was amazing as far as that. And then we got into like
Take
Sam
care, Nikki.
Kinison and stuff
Looking
like
forward to that live stream.
that. Nikki going night, everyone. All right, yeah. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
Nikki.
Don't forget. Let's see. The knee op in Bangkok was 10 to
Yeah.
11,000. I'm imagining is that your dollar or is that
Aussie dollar.
bot?
Aussie dollar.
Aussie
Yeah.
dollar. Okay, Aussie, but had the op yesterday and it cost me 47. Go figure. So that's weird that they charge more. Is that because you have insurance in Australia? I'm gathering. I haven't seen too much where Bangkok surgery was more expensive than your
Goddamn,
home
Joe.
country.
That's actually a deep statement, Joe. I'm an asshole because you are what you eat.
What you eat.
Get it? Deep? Holy fucking shit. God. I'm going
everybody's
to chomp
saying
on some
good night.
vitamin
Thank
C
you.
here.
Get back to the
Love that.
Beatles. What does it say? Just watch the first part of. Oh, okay. Let's see. Is that a minute? Okay, I think I caught up with it. I'm getting notified. No
Mm.
insurance, huh? That's weird.
Yeah, Jeff
I
Foxworthy,
never-
funny as hell.
I've never seen that before, David. You're the first one that it was cheaper to go home without insurance than to get it done in Bangkok. I'm going to find out. Supposedly, according to my wife, they will. When we got married, I adopted her, or she got me on her government insurance. So
Jesus.
supposedly, like 80 or
How do I
90%
taste?
they pay.
Shitty. That's good.
Hey, Jay East, how you doing?
We have gone down the rabbit hole here.
So he says it's because there's a surplus of spare parts and knees there, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I would think, in fact, I forgot to do that. I'm going to do it right now. Where is it? I'm going to invite, I said I was going to invite Richard to the chat, so I will do that just for giggles.
Well, you're looking that up. Brian Flowers hosted a Soy 6. It's gonna be a regular Monday, 6 p.m. Thai time for 2 hours. It's like a subscriber kind of a meetup, and it's gonna go from last night was at the Playpen, and then next week it'll be somewhere else, and the next after that somewhere else. But all Nightwish group bars, and then after that 2 hours, George Carlin. No, he's passed.
Sadly.
Then there'll be a bar crawl, and as many people as there will go to a specific bar, have a
Is this
beer,
a
chit chat, and then go to another bar.
Mongers only, or can
No.
the stray
Anyone
just regular
that
guy
that hears
to be
it,
a monger?
no, anyone that hears it can show up and
I had
jaw
no
jack with people, be a
frickin' idea.
fanboy,
I had
whatever you
no
want.
idea what that word was until I came to Thailand. Had no idea what a monger was. I got accused of being one by a couple people that I'd never been here.
4 or 5 weeks as a teenager, I worked at Pike Place Market, and I got to throw the fish a couple times, and I got to catch the fish a couple times. You know, I was like, oh man, I want, you know. But basically, my job was fill the ice, pack the ice, pack the ice, pack the ice, and then get yelled at because I didn't just put the
And what
display
is
right and
it?
everything.
You're gonna have to enlighten me now. Jay is saying the same thing, and I don't know if they're saying
Pub crawl.
sarcastically or not. But I don't know what a pub crawl is either. And
It's just
I
that
might
you
be just kidding.
you get a bunch of people. Go ahead, Brock. You can do it.
Your pub crawl's a great Australian tradition. It's where you go to a pub, especially a street lined with pubs, and you go and everybody goes and has a drink, a set drink in the bar, and then everybody goes out and goes to the next bar, and you just go around the whole town.
So it's
until-
like what would we call that? Club hopping or something like
Bar
that?
hopping back in our day?
Bar hopping.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the best
exactly
thing that
it.
I ever did. I had a friend that lived in a place we called the Cat Box. There was a lot of cats. It was off. It was like little studio apartments, single level, on each side, and a sidewalk down the middle. Little front yard in each one. Probably 6 on one side, 6 on the other. I had like 5 or 6 of those were friends of mine, and we would get there, and my buddy would call it, he would cook yard bird chicken. And what we did was, I don't know, is everybody familiar with croquet? The hard metal ball and through the hoop?
Yeah, yep.
After we
Oh,
got
I
drunk
thought that was
there,
like a thing you put olive oil on and you ate
no,
it.
no. But we would get drunk, and
Yeah.
out the back would be to an alleyway. Alleyway would go down across a moving regular street, not a no cars, nothing, a regular frickin' street, and then across that and up and into the bar. And we called it golf. And you would take so many to hit, and when you hit that ball across the street, 9 out of 10 times you hit a car. So there was a fight, which would be on the way to the bar, because if you hit somebody that wanted to cause problems, they would turn around, come back, and you'd get into it. Then you'd keep on with your golf and leave them laying in the street and go all the way to the bar. And we'd go there. That's what we would do usually Saturday night. But that was our extent of, we didn't crawl any other places. We were usually so drunk by then, we barely made it to the bar.
Morning,
Hey,
Craig.
Uncle Craig. I was gonna talk to you. I watched your videos. I am I don't know, how do I say it. I've been I don't like to smoke anything, or ingest anything, but I'm a weed advocate from the 70s. I've grown weed for a long time in the States, all the way up through when it was legal, and all my rights stuff and the doctor's reports and all this stuff. So when I saw you were saying they're real close, and I heard they were real close to making it a complete decriminalized deal. And when it does get to that point, I might start. All the stuff that I did was hydroponics, indoor closed systems, CO2 injected, state-of-the-art stuff. I did it up until about 7 or 8 years ago, I guess, in the States, from as early as the late 70s, early 80s. I really enjoyed it, but I don't know, I OD'd on it when I was like 20 years old, and from that point on, I couldn't do. We smoked it, which, like I said, I think is bad for anything, but I couldn't indulge in it. But I sure did love to grow. It was definitely my hobby. But I saw that, if you haven't seen, he did a deal on a video on. I guess they're selling this stuff all over the place, the leaves and some of the stuff, but it's under 2%. They're selling roots and stuff like that. They couldn't even get away with saying that the stuff that I grew, 10 years ago was way more than 2%, even with just the leaves, even with just the big leaves. But that was state of the art back then. But I know that a lot of people are into that. I'm just a firm believer, and I don't know if it's actually the cannabinoids or the THC that is the healing factor. But this is something that the Egyptians had, for Christ's sake. So it's not something that just emerged on, and when they put it in the same category as heroin and stuff in the United States, it was like, come on, it grows out of the ground. It's a freaking weed.
Well, so does opium.
Yeah, well, opium I don't think is a bad thing either. But I never tried it. I don't know if it has any kind of healing things, but yeah, opium can be a little strong. But
It was actually used as a painkiller for many years. It's where morphine comes from.
yeah, the opium. Yeah, the only thing with the weed was, and I now it's pretty much done in the United States, but I never could understand why they didn't make it at least medically legal when they would say, oh yeah, it's okay, we'll just load you up full of synthetic morphine and something we make in the laboratory. But oh my God, no, you couldn't make edibles and eat THC. That would be
Probably
crazy.
can't read that, but I just put it
Can't
in my
read that.
calendar. Jay East arrives Thailand
Oh really? I missed it.
on the
I'm
6th of
rambling
May,
again.
and then
So anyway, that was for
he's
you.
free
Uncle. That was
the
my
next
rant.
day.
I was going to talk to you about that. If you ever want to email me, and I can get more in depth. I'm pretty much over. It's been, like I said, 7 years. I think 8 years.
Here's how I take my coffee.
We had one bar that came.
Sugar-free. Right there. Perfectly legible for a fluent read, write, and speak Thai.
BB. Never found him. He shot you.
Yeah.
People are trying to get caught up here. Hey, Stuck. I didn't even see you. How you doing? I'll be home in a bit. We'll talk more. Cool. When are you coming? May 7th? Is that what I got here? May 7th. Cool. Very cool.
May 7 is, of course, unless, he gets positive and he's locked up for 6 months.
It'll be one of the horror stories. We hope not. I don't think so. We'll be
Dark,
heading-
bitter, and too hot for you. That's pretty
healing
good.
involved because I'll just stop using it. I'm trying to get caught up on these. I like my coffee now. Myself, dark, bitter. I don't know. I can't drink bitter coffee. I invested in some companies create natural meds.
Oh, wow. Cool.
To treat anxiety. Yeah, I think, like I said, I don't think they've even scratched the surface on what that plant can do. Is it for, I mean, even when they made it legal and we were dealing with dispensaries and doing all the right things and all that stuff, they still, they get people wandering in. I always gave for the people that had terminal, because it gave a lot of people. I mean, my wife died of cancer, although she didn't really get into that. She was in the hospital most of the time. She was sick from the chemo. But I have a lot of friends that had cancer, and they got a bunch of relief, nausea-wise, from it. And like I said, I believe it goes way beyond that when they finally let everybody cut loose on, starting to work with it and experiment with it. They're going to find out a lot of
Go for my refill
lot
here.
of interesting things. But like I said, I'm not a mushrooms. I'm not a big
Look at that.
advocate of smoking anything. I smoked up until 2 years ago, so I definitely don't believe in smoking anything. But ingesting it, hey, more power to you. I think it's a lot better than drinking. I'll say that. I haven't seen anybody die from. I don't think there's ever been a case of any recorded anywhere of anybody ODing and dying from THC. And I've seen some people taking a massive amounts of
Awesome.
THC.
I'm not.
I've seen a
I'm
dog
reading
take
comments there.
more THC than I've ever seen anything, and just kind of bumped off the walls a little bit. I felt real bad. It ate a whole bag of cookies, a big 1 gallon thing full of cookies that this person had made to give and to friends and sell, I guess. I don't know. But the dog I felt bad for. But a couple hours later, she was fine. It was a pit bull, female, probably about 85 pounds or so. She was big.
Yep.
But anyway, I think the reason I was saying that, I think it's better than alcohol and stuff, which anybody can go and pick up on any corner if you're of age.
Salad. God.
So,
I'm looking at the pictures, the delayed YouTube of me, and I'm like, man, dang, I look like a grumpy old man. I'm like, when I'm reading, I'm like, God,
trying to catch. I
cheer
think I'm
up,
caught
Mitch.
now.
Jeez Louise,
Are you looking bad?
put some Baileys in that coffee.
What are you doing for your?
Could get worse.
Is today actually your birthday in the United States, Tommy? It's today, right? Did you do anything, or
I thought
Your
it was
birthday?
Monday.
I thought it was today. Here. Monday in the U.S., which it's Monday in the U.S. now.
Oh yeah,
I think.
yeah. Well,
I think.
yeah. Tommy, help us out
Yeah,
here.
it'll be about 9 p.m. depending where you are in the US. Monday.
So officially, happy birthday. Yeah, it is actually.
I was wondering what he did, if he went anywhere. I've been craving a big freaking thick 1.5 inch steak. I might have to
me
go and
too.
might have
Me
to go to
too.
Yeah, I might have to go to the macro. I got to buy a barbecue again.
Yep, go to Macro and get a good piece of Harvey beef.
White Russian. Speaking of
I
Russians,
think
I
I
met a
will.
really nice guy last night. He's here for a year. Russian. He knows more about frickin' geography in the United States than I do. I mean,
That
he was
doesn't
like,
surprise me.
he said, I know more about America than I know about my own country, he said.
While you're tripping and exit to Thailand, how are you? No, I haven't heard anything, and my wife's already went to work, but before the next one, I will try to get an update. The last that I heard was they were supposed to, it still wasn't cast in stone that it was going to be dry everywhere. I heard that they were going to open up, the way they were going to try to contain it was you getting either tested or whatever, something going into a giant temple somewhere, and then inside that temple they were going to have festivities. But I saw some stuff that you were going to wear a mask. How the hell are you going to wear a mask if somebody's dousing you in water? It just says, I can't breathe with the mask dry. So I don't know, but I will definitely ask her and before the next live stream.
Oh,
we'll,
sounds good.
Do it.
Delicious.
My trip and
David
saying
from
hello to
Surin.
everybody. Where can
Nice
you get
ribeye.
Mitch might know.
Oh, Chuck's in the house. He's hiding under No Time to Be Hungry.
Hey, what's up, Chuck? Hey, there you are.
Hey,
I
Chuck.
watched your one this morning with the fish. If you guys haven't subscribed to Chuck's No Time to Be Hungry, I'm sure you have. He has more subs on his
Hold on a
Hungry
sec, let
channel
me,
than I do. But it was good. I saw the fish
Go
one
here.
with Mafia. Everybody's saying hi to Chuck now. Xander, man. I met a lovely Russian girl in Japan. She was so intelligent, had numerous science degrees. I'm sure. There's Tommy. Tommy's birthday, Chuck. Just so you know. I think you do. What? How old are you, Tommy? 23, 24 years old.
21 again.
And, 21.
Oops, I'm
Oh,
hiding Tommy. There he is.
It's me.
I'm
Hi,
getting bobbed
everyone.
like leprechauns on the
Chuck saying
shoulder.
it's me. Chuck and Page's channel, Gator put up the mark. Yeah, I don't know. How old is Tommy? Do you care, Tommy? How old are you? I want to say 60. I'm guessing, though. I don't know. 60, there it is. Okay. And when are you coming? Are you going to retire here, right? I never get to talk to Tommy all that much. I really enjoy
No,
Tommy.
look, Chuck's in here twice. He's talking to himself.
Just
Is
sent
he-
you a message there, Chuck. Private message.
Messenger Mitch.
Uh-oh, let me look.
I bet I can guess what
Also.
the message is.
On Messenger, okay. No, oh no, online. The Line app. Sorry. Man, I'm so slow. And I had one beer, literally one beer last night.
Listen.
And no other alcohol. One
That's
beer.
That's your problem there.
I think,
I
man,
sent- I sent
I must
you
be coming
something,
down with
Chuck.
something.
While you tripping, Tommy is 40 for the 20th time. Sent
Okay,
on
okay.
Messenger, he said.
I will do
I
that.
just sent you. Did I send it to No Time to Be Sad, or I sent it to Chuck?
No,
I
you
think I sent
put it on
I sent it to
on the
Chuck.
Line group, but he's asking for it to be sent on Messenger. So,
I sent it to him on Messenger.
oh, you
But I
did.
sent it to Chuck Honeycutt. Oh, I sent it to this guy. This guy here. That's who I sent it to.
There we
What's up, how
go.
you
We
doing?
got it. We have.
How many birthdays does Tommy have? I already wished him happy birthday like the other
Did
day.
you? Yeah, it's actually today. I think it's Monday, U.S. Day, which would be today.
60.
Okay. How is
look like you-
everybody? Good?
I'm doing good. Look like you
Yeah,
enjoyed
good.
that fish that you did the video on the No Time to Be Hungry today. That looked
Yeah,
good.
I'm trying to get that channel. You know what? It's hard to do that channel because it's, you got to show up at these restaurants and put on a happy, smiley face. It's hard sometimes when the restaurants are like, don't have any customers and nobody's happy. And it's like,
One time I've
I
been
play this off.
watching people like Mark Weens. What was that guy that was from Krabby? Darren. I used to watch him all the time. He
Yeah.
doesn't do stuff too much anymore, I don't think. Anyway, but I always wanted to see, and this is just my personal preference, I want to see one where you walk in and go, this
Yeah.
place tastes like shit. This is the worst food I've ever tasted in my entire freaking life. I haven't seen one review like that. They're always, it's so good. It's the best I've ever had. But that's just me.
You'll wind
Wanted
up
to
in
see
a Thai
something
court
different.
if you do that.
Who?
In a Thai court if you go in there and say it's shit.
Yeah,
They'll have
no,
your
no shit.
information.
Well, maybe you could find an American-owned restaurant.
Yeah, you got to
Because
be
there isn't too
careful.
many of those.
There's a bunch of defamation
Yeah, no
laws in
kidding.
Thailand, so you got to be careful what you say.
Yeah, wasn't it
sometimes.
somebody I watched a while back that he said he gave a bad review to a hotel and he damn near got tossed out of the frickin' country or something?
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
guy was kind of a jerk, though.
Yeah,
I,
kind
I
of a-
read it too.
The
Yeah,
story came out. It was like it was over.
Yeah, it was-
Over opening a fee. The resort wanted to charge him a fee to open up a corking fee,
okay.
and it kind of escalated from there.
I've paid corking fees before. I don't see anything wrong with that. But I did realize after I saw it the first time, it was like, oh wow. And then they got into depth on what exactly had happened, and I went, oh okay, the guy's kind of an ass. But,
Yeah.
yeah, you do definitely have to be careful, and that's probably why a lot of people don't. Of course, I don't know. Here in Thailand, I don't think I've been to a place where I've said this is the absolute worst crap I've ever eaten. I mean, every place I go, it's good to great. So I don't know.
I've been to
Makes
a restaurant in Bangkok where the chef has got quite a big following on YouTube. He's very popular, and his home restaurant, I had a lamb dish, and it was absolutely terrible. It was dry and tasteless.
Yeah, imagine who's popped in. I haven't seen. Let's see, Jay's, Chris. How you doing outdoors? Martin, how you? Welcome. ET's back. What's happening, Gary?
Basically all the food is pretty much the same in Thailand. It's really hard to really screw it up, but you go to certain areas in Thailand and the food tastes different. I love
Right.
Isan food, so I
So
always
do I.
kind of expect it to taste like Isan food when I'm traveling. But a lot of places, especially in Bangkok, they like to have it sweet. They put a lot of sugar in everything. So
Yeah.
I got to remember when I order stuff to just say, take it easy on the sugar. But most
Right.
of the dishes all taste about the same. Southern Thai, you go down south and you get a lot of that Muslim dishes, man. That
Yes.
roti and masamans, man, that stuff is good. And
It
the
is good. I
curries are
had
much
some.
better, I think, there.
I didn't realize because, like I said, I came in 2018, so I'm not a seasoned Thai person. I mean, I pretty much know what my life is like living here for 3 years. But
Yeah.
when I went to Phuket, that's when I realized, wow, I didn't realize that the Muslim, culture was that big in Thailand, and it's more so
Yeah.
there, obviously, because when I
Yeah,
woke up to
tough
that
area.
annoying, I hate to say annoying, but that annoying speaker that was right outside my frickin' place that I lived at 5 o'clock in the morning, I wasn't the happiest camper. But when I started eating Masiman and their food, I decided, okay, it's worth putting up with the music at 5 a.m. because the food was outstanding. But it's totally different coming from there eating Thai food and then coming to Isan and eating Isan food. It's like you're in two different countries. But they're both good. It's just like I'm with Chuck on that. I'm not big on a lot of sugar. I'd rather have the spice. I don't know what happened. We're waiting to find out what happened with Robert. But all I know is that at this point, it came from a source that said, he knows that you're going to say something on the air, but I wasn't. They didn't give me a bunch of details, so they just said that he had went to the hospital and needs some uplifting prayers for a speedy recovery. Hopefully, he has nothing. Hopefully, he's
Hopefully
good.
he's watching.
Yeah, he probably is. He's probably fighting with the doctors right now to let him get on his phone. I need to text in. So,
He's waiting for the doctor. There you go.
Waiting for the doctor.
yeah, that's what I heard last. Waiting for a doctor.
Paige's shirt
Hey,
is green.
Paige.
Her
how you
shirt's
doing?
green. Look.
Oh, look at
Oh, let's see.
head and
Pages
arms.
through.
I love that.
You have a green
Magic.
Yeah, Magic. You guys are all getting ready to go, right? When are you leaving? I wish I was going to Colac. It's one of my favorite places. I really
Yeah.
enjoy
We're
that
leaving.
place.
We're actually leaving
Morning,
Friday.
Paige.
Friday. I know Mitch is going.
Yeah, we're leaving Friday also.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hey,
are
T, Mr. Thai Nomads. Yeah, going up to Bangkok a couple
Hey,
of
T.
days, doing some
That'll be fun.
touristy stuff,
I love Atlantic cuisine up
and then
north.
heading down.
Good
I'm just a
morning,
passenger, so hey,
I'll have to check
It's-
that out.
it
Exit
works
time.
for me.
Freeloader.
But I did look at that, and that looked like a good price that you guys got too. You've got a 3-day, and it includes scuba diving and all sorts of stuff, right? It's going to be cool. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a nice trip.
Yeah, we went through the Thai the discount, the 40% discount thing, but the resort has a package where it comes with a tour to go to Similan Island for a day.
Now, do you get discounts on that stuff too, or no? With the
It's
Thai
all in the
stuff, or just
included
hotel?
in the package. It's a
And they
hotel
discount
package. Yeah,
they
and the whole
discount the
thing is
package?
discounted. Yeah,
No.
hmm
yeah,
Maybe I should have went. Maybe I could still talk about it. I was probably all
yeah.
sold
It's
out.
like It was like 12,000 baht, I think, for 2 nights, and we got it down to
nights.
like six. I
Wow.
think 6,000, something like that.
Yeah, we did the Thai thing too.
They stuck.
Yeah, but we're actually staying an extra night, so we're staying 3 nights, and I think
God, we're
after
sore.
after that we're gonna go to the lake there, and the big lake in the national park. I don't know if James told you, Mitch.
He said
Khao
to be. Yeah, Khao Sak. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but we're gonna
see.
just do a tour there. I don't know if Paige has got us a place to stay. I think she did. I don't remember. You
That's
got us
beautiful.
a place to stay in Khao Sak?
Say that again.
He said he's
he's
talking
talking
to
to
Paige.
Paige.
Oh.
Anyway, we're gonna just take a tour from there to the. You can just hire a boat. I did it with Klaus and Thun a few years back, and it only charged us like 1,600 baht for like 4 hours.
Oh, gee, remember the name?
Awesome.
Yeah, James is a little behind Alexander. He's still in Ko Chang and Ko. Yeah, he's a little behind. He didn't put out anything in January. January, he said, was a bad month or something.
It's probably a
to do
smart
YouTube.
thing that he doesn't want to be redundant. I'm sure he wants people to enjoy his
Yeah.
content. When you got like 5 or 6 different YouTube channels putting out similar content
Right,
it
right.
becomes redundant.
True.
So.
I didn't think about that.
I don't know. I
But
didn't
yeah.
ask him. I'm just assuming. James is a smart
He's probably
guy.
watching. He lurked day before yesterday when I did it. He was lurking for an hour. He said before he came in, right before I signed off, and I was talking. I went through my bit about please don't come to Thailand. It's horrible. You can't travel. Everything that you see that Chocolate Man does, Foz holding a green screen on the back of the scooter. There's really no one there. And then he came in later. I'm sure he
Gator,
heard that.
Jake's asking me how come he doesn't see Klaus and Thun much, but they're pretty much content there in Prachuap. Like that's where they like to be. So
He's the most
it doesn't-
easygoing,
oh yeah,
nicest guy I've ever met. And I only met him for I could still, how I picture him is him sitting on that new CB, whatever he got, that dirt bike.
Oh,
type
nice.
Honda. And just sitting there waiting for everybody, smile on his face. Hello. Just super kicked back.
I saw Chuck ride that bike.
Did you?
yeah.
Yeah. I did, dude. You could do some serious wheelies. Man, you
I
all
didn't
crossed
think
up
anybody saw me
like
do the
this.
wheelie.
Teased. Oh man, look at me. No,
I think he was
definitely
shocked
does
that
some
I
good
got on
ones.
that thing with flip flops and took off on it. Huh?
in this.
That looked like a nice bike.
Yeah.
I didn't
It's
get
a
it.
manual transmission, you know.
What is it? It's a 350 or 300?
I think it's a 300.
300.
Yeah, I
think
so.
300.
Is that similar to the one that what's his name has? The Lucas
Yeah,
bought? Yeah, something.
yeah, I
similar?
believe it is. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
I'll look those up. I got too many screens open here. Let's see what Joe sent.
What, did
That's
Joe send you something? I can never put up on what Joe sends me. I can never put up on the Joe.
Yeah, let me.
The dog is here. He likes that old dude. Does he like you, Brock? I
Say
think he
hello to
does.
everybody, Pink.
So
Fine.
so you're leaving Friday, Chuck, and how long are you
Yeah.
going to be gone? A week and a
I'm
half,
not
2
sure
weeks?
yet. I'm not sure. That's the question everybody always asks me here. I don't know when we get bored.
Pan-
Thinking about
yeah,
thinking about
pancake,
going
pancake.
to possibly going to Samui as well. Maybe
Yeah,
shoot
Samui.
across. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, if you see that bus passing you on
Yeah,
the highway late at night, that's us riding with Chuck.
yeah. I'll be the one sitting right underneath the loudspeaker right above my head. That's going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll be fun.
because I
Uh, God, I wish I was going on that thing. When are you actually going to be? See, I'll be in Koh Chang.
Uh,
No,
I
you
think
guys are
we're.
going before that, right? Because I don't go until the second. I leave the second at 4 o'clock in the morning for Koh Chang. In fact,
Yeah, you wouldn't make it. It's on the other side of the Gulf.
yeah, world. I know.
Well,
And
it's actually on the other ocean.
If I took my Forza, my wife would kill me. So, see, I'm just
I
gonna run.
think
It's right around the street.
you probably wouldn't make it back for her to kill you. That's too much.
Yeah, I know. You're probably right. The just to let everybody know, Tom was trying to get me to stop at Route 66 and then go from Route 66 over to Rat and get on the ferry and go to Koh Chang.
Yeah,
His hours were off. He said it was 4 hours to there and then 2 hours over. It's over 6 hours to Route 66 and almost 3.5 hours over to
yeah,
Tarat. So I'm not going to go because it's only 7 hours for me from here all the way to the ferry. So I'm going to go straight. My wife's worried about us missing it. I did check the times. Mitch had told me they run about every couple of hours back and forth all day long. And I
what?
did look, and there's one at 13:30
Oh,
and 1600. So we're going to try to make the 1331, and then, of course, no one wants to drive with me in the truck to the macro. So I'm going to drop everybody off at the hotel, and then I'm going to go to the macro and get a bunch of food because those Serenity villas have full kitchens in them and everything. So my mother-in-law wants
yeah,
some
that's
stuff.
cool.
Plus, I'm going to pick up. It's got a barbecue on the roof, so I'm going to pick up some big Australian steaks, and at least for 3 of the nights, so I can sit there and eat it in front of everybody. But they won't drive because of the roads. They will not drive on the. Look, he's magic.
I learned it from a guy in Wahin.
But yeah, so
Just kidding.
I'm looking forward to the trip, though. I'm like Chuck was actually the one that got me interested in going to Koh Chang, and I really like it
Smokey
there.
and the
We've been there-
Bandit, yeah.
I think this is the 3rd or 4th time. I can't remember. We went to Koh Mak and stayed in that same hotel that you guys stayed in. I think it was awesome. Nice place.
yeah.
The one that had
You
all
talk
the
about
glass
the
in the front.
little white bungalows that we stayed in, usually stay in, or
The one that there was a 2-story buildings back, and there was
oh
a
yeah,
big
yeah, yeah,
pool in the front. And it was
yeah.
all
That's
glass in the front. It
yeah. I
was
was thinking
I
about
forget the name.
Kokut. Yeah, I remember in
Kokut.
Kokmat.
Yeah, Kokut we want to go to too. And obviously, we didn't make this last one.
Comac. We didn't stay at Comac, right?
No,
We stopped and they
next time.
transferred goods and then
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys stopped in the slow boat to China, right? You stopped at Koh Mak and then went to Kokut, I think, right? On the way.
yeah, Milk Run kind of a
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because that was the same one we were on when we went, and then we stayed there, came back to Koh Chang, we left the truck at that time on the mainland in Tarat, and then took the ferry across. And
yeah.
They
Sure,
hooked us
you're
up.
I
right,
heard
I
you
believe.
guys talking a little bit about the updated consideration of the Songkran Festival.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are buying into that, right? I that's not going to happen. But
I don't
even,
think so either.
the thing about it's weird is
What's
that
that?
the central government
Yeah.
will say, okay, you can do this, but then the provincial governors, they
They say no.
restrict it.
Right.
Well, that's depending on their province, which I think is fair because some are harder. You can't just throw a generic, deal out there with this. So they're allowing the governors to kind of modify it as they go. But I guarantee you, they're not going to have that. I mean, that's going to be
It would be the idea that they had. I thought was almost ingenious, like a place like Tatpanom. They have that huge temple. If they could
yeah.
somehow, block that in, just let people come in with a test, a home test or whatever, completely load the place, no masks, no nothing, and
Yeah.
have a real Socran inside. I thought that would be a great idea, but like you said, do I think they're going to do it? No.
Chances are you're going to get sick from that anyway because a lot of the water that's being pumped out is from the ponds. And every
Right.
year I get some of that stuff inside me and I get a little sick from that anyway, So
In the gut?
uh, catching the Omicron, like is basically just a mild cold. They need to
Right.
just they need to
I'll
let it
tell you
go.
what,
But
out of all the crap that I got on that Moderna booster shot, I would have rather had the Omicron. It went on for
yeah, me
3
too.
days, and I had absolutely no reaction to the Pfizer. First and second shot. Second shot, a little bit tired, no fever, no nothing. This one I had fever, sick to my stomach. My arm, I thought that somebody had took a chisel and went into my bone and joint in my shoulder. It was miserable. I would have much rather said, "Can I just get the Omicron and use that as my booster?" I would have been fine. Just stamp my book and I'll be on my way. But no, my wife wanted to make sure I was sick, so I did what
Anyway, it's endless
she said.
stupidity. But I don't think that I don't think they're going to allow having fun like that. You can't wear a
No,
mask when it's soaking wet anyway.
no,
So
no. And you know what it was
they,
too when
they
I
want to
first
keep
started.
everybody wearing the mask because I mean, the whole virus thing's not scary, but when you see everybody wearing
With
the
masks,
mask, then everybody has a fear about it. Like, oh,
fear.
we have to continue to be, you know,
Yeah,
afraid of this thing. But
yeah.
whatever.
When I remember before I came here, like I said, I was in Costa Rica in 2015. One of the guys that I had become friends with there had a friend come and visit him for 2 weeks, and he was coming from Thailand. He had lived in Thailand outside of Bangkok for 3 years, and I talked to him extensively. But he was telling me even back then, most of the people look forward to and come to Thailand and everything for Sokran. That's when they want to come. That's the party they want to be. Besides the full moon stuff and
Well, I
all that
think
kind
that's
of
why
thing.
they're having second discussions about it because
Right.
the tourist industry is on them hard right now, which is good. I'm glad they're getting some slack from some,
I
some
think so too. Yeah.
feedback from somebody, because the people aren't going to say nothing. So the industry is pushing back really hard. They have been, but and they're throwing in their face that hey, look around you outside. Look at
Exactly.
Vietnam, look at Cambodia, look at Singapore.
Yeah, I was going to
So
ask you again on that too. When you sent your passport away, how long did it take you to get it back? To get the new one? Because I have one page,
mine was like right in the middle of all the.
all the
It was
crap.
like a lot of shutdowns, but I think it took a couple of weeks still.
I want to say the
Um,
one friend of mine in Udon that didn't do it during that time told me it was like 10 days and he got it
it's
back.
supposed to be 10 days, yeah.
Is it?
So it probably is at this point. It's got to come from the Philippines. So
Okay. Yeah, because I want to go to, I only have one page left. I just did that, renewed my retirement visa. So now I only have one page left.
well,
So
now's the
I'm not going
perfect
anywhere.
time to do it. Yeah, just
Yeah.
you
As
could
soon as I
go
get back,
online. You could just type in new American passport in Thailand. You could just type that in on Google search, and
and
it'll
they give
give you
you
the
all the info.
link. And then you can
Right.
print out the form, and it explains to you in detail how do you need to fill the form out.
I
You
have
have
I
to
have
send
all that.
two envelopes with two different like money orders in them. One
Right.
to s- uh, one for the fee and one to send you the passport back.
Did you
Something
get the
like that. It
card? Did you opt
explains
to
it.
get the card or not? I don't know
No,
what.
there is. You can't get the card
You
overseas. You
can't get the
can't.
card? Okay.
No, not over here. You can't get it.
Yeah, so I got to do that, but I'm waiting until I get back from Ko Chang because I don't want to have any kind of problems with me not having a passport. So I'm going to wait till I get back, and I've already got the paperwork. I did go to that site. I have the pictures that they want, everything
Yeah.
that they need. So all I got to do is do it. because I'm the biggest procrastinator in the world. I just sent away. I was supposed to get on January 1st, I was supposed to get another pension, and that's the one that I'm going to give to my
Oh yeah.
wife. She gets it after I pass. I take it reduced. And now she just mailed it out yesterday, and she said, but it's going to take a month. I said, didn't they have a faster way to do it? Oh, yes, but very expensive. I go, oh, crap. I should have told her before she did it. I don't care what it costs. Just send it there. But so it'll take a month. But I'm going to ask them, but I think I get it retroactive. When they give it to me, they're going to give me for January, February, March,
Yeah.
April, May. So I told her with that money she wants a car really bad. We went and looked at the Kicks, Nissan Kicks, the battery, half battery, hybrid. It was really nice, but and they've got some really good deals on incentives for government employees. So she wants it real bad. I said, God, can't I just buy you a piece of shit little car for $500,000? And but anyway, so we looked at that, and then I want to look at Suzuki has a 7-passenger Mini. I don't think it's as big as the Fortuna. It's just a regular. It's not a hybrid. It's not nothing. It's not a top of the line, extravagant thing, but a nice looking car. Because I told her, if we're going to spend the same money, why not get something that we can fit everybody in? And we haven't looked at it yet. They were closed on Sunday when we went to look at it. They were closed, but 789,000. And the Kicks is almost 900, and the regular cars that we were looking at, the something 2, what is it, the Mazda 2 or whatever it was, that was 699. So it's right there, and it's a 7-passenger, and it comes with a lot of the bells and whistles, but not everything. So we're gonna go look at that one. But she's got her mind set on this freaking battery, and I had made the mistake of telling her that Chuck said that they're going to come out with something to charge them in like 10 seconds, but this one doesn't have to be. I guess the motor.
It's 5
the motor,
minutes.
Yeah, this one, the motor actually charges the battery, and then you run on the battery, and I did like when I looked at it, the battery warranty, unlimited kilometers or whatever for 10 years. So that made me put me a little bit at ease. But nice car. I drove it. Plenty of power. Really nice car. But boy, it sure looks like a lot of shit that could break. Everything. It's all computer. Whatever. But how much crap did I miss? Missing Richard. Yeah,
There's some
hopefully Richard, if you
transportation,
watch.
a photo of some transportation, Dave, down there on the share screen thing, if you want.
Sure, why not? Soren motorcycle.
Joe said that.
Hey Dave,
Yeah.
on that share screen thing, you can only have that if you have the paid subscription, right?
Oh, I don't know. It could be.
'Cause I think it went away from me. It let me do it a couple of times, and then
Did it?
it won't let-
Maybe it
won't
only lets you do it. Because I know, like I told you before, when I was doing the live streams when I first started it, one of the reasons that I went to the pay subscription is
Yeah.
they told me that you could only do so many live streams in a certain amount of time.
Rescue.
Or so many hours of live stream or something. So I don't know. But I don't know what all the perks are of. It costs me, it's not cheap. It's like
Oh,
$25 a month or something, or it's not real cheap.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But
maybe
I
it
don't
just
know.
wouldn't let me do it unless we weren't, because I was trying to do it and I wasn't actually live yet. I was doing
Right.
it like a little test. Maybe it won't do it.
Because
The
Mitch,
share
well,
screen.
yeah, because Mitch just
Unless
sent
you're
me
live.
that one. And
But
I don't
but
know
we're
if
live right now. I don't know if you can do it.
Oh, when you're not live?
When you're not live.
Oh,
That could be. What did I
Maybe
miss?
I-
Did I miss anything, guys? Put question in there.
next back friend.
Let's see, why you tripping? Saying I was in Vietnam a few years ago. Last minute, I cut my that trip short because I wanted to hit up Sogran. Yeah, and like I said, that was the big thing that I had heard. A lot of people we're going to Thailand for Sokran, and I'm going, what the hell is Sokran? Had no idea. The first one I was in Kamala, and I got pummeled. I told you I was stopped at a police stop, not stopped at a police stop, at a light where they had the police station right, or the police checkpoint right there, but they didn't wave me over because I told you before I've been here 3 years. I've never been stopped at on a scooter, and this kid maybe about, I don't know, 12, 14 years old with a 2-gallon bucket of water just drenched me. I was at a complete stop, and I drove across the street to the big C. But I never seen these cops were just belly laughing. I mean, they thought it was the best thing in the world.
You know, there's a big storm right now over there in Phang Na, Ranong
there?
area at the moment, and hopefully that stuff will be gone by
When
the
you
end of
go?
the week. There's a typhoon over there.
Yeah, because that's where Tony lives, and that's real close to Colac, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real close. Because I know he goes there all the time. I really enjoyed it. I went there twice, and I really liked it. But both times it wasn't during the busy season because it was pre-virus, and I really enjoyed it. I liked it. You've been there before, Chuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked
I've
it.
never been to the Similan Islands, but I mean we've stayed in Phang Na a few
Right.
times. And, you know, Khao Lak area, that's where the lake is, kind of in the middle. You know, the big
Catch
lake.
base. Catch base says just buy a Toyota. I'm not going to pronounce it. Hybrid, 5.5 million. Yeah. I'm trying to spend $500,000, and it seems like it's going to be this. I think it's going to be this kicks. It's really nice, but I would rather it be that it's a Suzuki LX7 L something 7. It's really a nice looking car. Mitch could probably find it. I was really surprised. I even looked on the YouTube videos, and they showed a full size man in the back seat, or Thai person in the back seat, and um, he said it wasn't the most comfortable in the world. There's not much room in your Fortuna, right? In those very back 2 slots,
Yeah, you
or
can
is there?
sit back there pretty comfortable. The only
He
bad
looked.
thing is those seats. You have to take them out. And when you fold them down, then there's no room to put stuff in the back.
I see. I see. Somebody said that they were going to get the Fortuna, and I was mistaken because it was Mark. And I said they're just too expensive. I don't want to spend close to $2 million.
Yeah. Well,
He
the
said
new ones are
1.2.
different.
He
The
said
new one,
1.2.
yeah, but that's if you get the TRD. I mean, for me, I don't think it's necessary to get the TRD.
What's the
You can
TRD?
go online and it's it's the with the suspension performance package.
Oh. Yeah, but he said only 1.2. I thought that was cheap. Not cheap. I mean, it's still expensive, but
Yeah,
I
but
thought it
I
was
think
closer to 2
you
million.
can get them for like 7 or something like that. Let's see.
Really? Well,
But
maybe. Well,
they,
that's
you
too
can
big for her. She wants something smaller, and that Suzuki is like right in between a 5-passenger SUV and the
yeah.
big Fortuna. It's like right in between. So we're gonna go look at it. I don't think she's gonna go for it. Me personally, I'm more on the logical deal. Why not get something that we can all fit in when we
Mhm.
take my mother-in-law, father-in-law, whatever. And she's going, well, we don't go that, and I'm going, all right. I could tell by the way she was talking, she wasn't interested. But I said, at least please keep an open mind when you look at this.
Mhm.
'Cause
Well, I
my
guess I
luck, I'm
haven't
going to
looked in
do
a while. Yeah, the cheapest one is 1.3
to 1.3.
on the 22 model.
Yeah. So
So
I don't know that one. Like I said, 7. Their top of the line model was 790, 780
yeah.
something. That Suzuki. God, I wish I knew what the name of it was.
Now you could buy a
XJ.
used Fortuner, pretty cheap. I mean, I love my Fortuner. I'm not going to buy anything else. I mean, that thing has been bulletproof.
Yeah,
We
you've
drive
had
through all
pretty
these
much. Yeah.
crazy roads, and I mean, I've put 150,000 kilometers on that thing, in 5 years. So, and
Let's
we
see.
haven't had any suspension work. I mean, only thing I've ever done to it is maintenance. When I first got it, I had an axle seal leak, but that's it. Everything else has been maintenance.
Holy smokes.
Let's see if I can find this thing here. Yeah, there it is. It is a XL7 Suzuki. Let's see. How do I find that? I got Messenger. I could bring up at least a picture of it. I'll show you. There's Messenger. That would be Facebook. I already have Facebook. How do I find people?
I'm just playing with Google Lens, man. I love this translating stuff on this thing.
You do?
Yeah, I think Chuck showed me the program when we were in
How do I get
Kanchanaburi.
Messenger up out of? Oh, here it is. Messenger.
Have to click
Yeah,
there and
sorry.
tell you. They will
Here.
find it on, you know. And they will do it.
Messenger. In a couple months, I'll have this down. Let's see. This, yeah, here it is. Okay. Now, how do I? You can tell I'm really good at this. Share screen. There we go. And Chrome tab.
I have a picture of it up if you want to look on mine.
Yeah, there. Did it come? Did it come up?
There it is.
I didn't. Oh yeah, there it is. I mean, they're a fairly decent looking vehicle, and like I said, it was $789. I think was the price on it. Let me see, how do I get rid of this? Remove.
Well, guys, I'm about to go on a bike ride. It's I think it's going to rain here pretty soon. So
Where are you headed?
Oh, I disappeared. Oh, here I am. I don't know. I might go back and forth to Mukdahan. So they got
Awesome.
the river road. They just redid the entire river road all the way to Mukdahan, man, and it's really nice. So I
wife
bought a
owns a-
bicycle rack for my truck, or my SUV. My SUV's on a truck chassis, by the way, if anybody gives a shit.
On a truck chassis?
Yeah,
I
the
do.
chassis, the engine is the same as a Helix. So I'm more of a suspension guy. So if I'm working on that Fortuner, it's going to be called a truck to me. But anyway, I bought a bike rack to hang on the back. So I'm bringing my road bike. My e-bike is way too friggin' heavy. I'm afraid it's going to snap off. So, but that way, when we travel, I can mount my camera and do some videoing. When
Oh,
we're
cool.
traveling and possibly
That'll
get
be
some
nice.
exercise.
That'll be nice.
But anyway, I'm gonna head out. It's good talking to you guys. I wanted to try. I got a new green screen. I don't know. You can't see it because there's a.
There's the pictures of
It looks
water.
good. Looks perfect.
So I ran downstairs and got it. Said, let me
Well,
go.
when you get back, I'm gonna try to get a hold of you. My wife wants to do that dinner thing on the boat up there, so
Yeah.
I'll get together with you and Paige. And,
Whenever we come back from the trip, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Whichever
I'll get a
trip
hold
you
of
might be on.
Yeah, he might be going on another one before I get
Well,
there.
we'll have Songkran coming up. So if you want to do it
Right.
before Songkran or after, whatever.
It'll be after because I get
Yeah.
back from Koh Chang right before on the 9th, 10th. I think it's 13th to the 15th, I believe, is what they're
Yeah,
saying
13th to
sometimes.
the 15th.
Yeah.
So.
So, and she has that off also. They give
It's
that
probably
off.
not going to be that big of a deal this year because I don't think a whole lot of people have a whole lot of money to put gas in their vehicle and travel. So probably won't
You're gonna
be as
have to
bad.
you're gonna have to hang in a bit longer, Chuck.
Oh, James is here. So
All
he
right,
can stop
I'll let you guys have famous James.
See you
All right,
soon,
guys.
Chuck.
All right,
Take care.
Chuck. Take it
Bye.
easy.
Hey, Chuck, have
Wow.
a great day.
Take care.
All
Hey,
right.
Dave, could you do another share the screen there for Jay East? I want him to see that.
Yeah, hold
If
on
you
one second.
could.
Last November, I made a scuba dive trip to Koh Tao. Owner of the shop is a Finnish guy who got
Oh,
from
got a medal.
Thailand for helping the cave boys. Oh, really? Cool. Let's see. You want me to put up this?
Yeah, that's
Right.
Angry Birds is a game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at James. So did I miss? I missed probably a bunch of stuff, right? Let's see, there was some people that came in that I hadn't seen. Who was here?
Hey, James.
I guess I missed it. I don't know. If I missed it, guys, put it back up if you want me to answer something or find out something. Sorry about that. T&W's here. Hey, T&W. And Stuck's still here. Stuck hasn't been. Usually Stuck lurks. But anyway, so that was nice of Chuck to stop by. You guys are going to have a great time. That's going to be awesome. That hotel that they're going to, Mitch and Chuck and James, it's an awesome place. It's going to be a lot of fun video coming out of there. Stuck saying hi to James. But that it'll be a good time. So we've already went an hour and 21 minutes. But,
Wow.
we can go
Gonna
for
do
a
an
while.
after show, right? Dave?
Yeah, definitely. I'll do something.
Good.
If anybody wants to come to that, they can. Let's see. I know Jake wanted to. Is Jake will? Did we hear anything? Is Tommy J still in here? The birthday. I don't want to say birthday boy. Oh yeah, there he is.
I don't think he's far away.
Yeah, I don't. If you want to come in and for after we'll talk for 10 or 15 minutes. You don't have to put on your camera if you don't want to. Just press that link, and then I can bring you in after I shut down the live stream. But I think I'm going to end it. Oh, he's here. He's lurking. No, he said goodbye to Chuck. Let's see.
Okay. I'm looking here, looking.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you want to, Tommy, just bring up the link and click it at any time, even if it's after. I think you can still
Yep.
still come in, Andy. I'm just looking at Cambodia and
I'm trying to
Vietnam.
find the bloody link you sent me.
Well, then I'll wait, Danny. I won't go to Cambodia and Vietnam because I'll just watch all the pictures and stuff you take, and I won't have to go anywhere. But anyway, all right, guys. Hey, thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Anybody that, like I said, if you want to, Jake's here. Tommy, if you want to come in, if you heard anything else, let us know too. And let me get back to the deal. But I think I had a
I've
bunch
sent
of
the
fun.
link to your line account, Tommy.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dave.
Dave,
Dave,
yeah.
before you go, could you do me a favor? Send that link again on the line group,
How did I do that?
because there's a couple of guys asking to come in the after show, and I'm trying to scroll through the links or the page you're sending on, but there's so many
Oh yeah, no kidding. Yeah, let me.
god
let's
dang
see.
comments on there. I'm like, Jesus.
Let me see. First, I've got to go here.
Yeah.
here.
So if it just refreshes,
Let's
I'm like,
Let's see if it works.
okay, I'm at the beginning here.
Did it
There we
just
go.
come up?
Thanks, Brock.
Yeah, and I did it too, right there.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
Share.
guys. Let's see. Where am I? Did I miss anything? Who's saying goodbye? Stuck. Thanks. Jay East. Everybody. Catch Bay.
There we go.
Why you tripping? I'm glad everybody showed up. I really appreciate it. I've gotten the subs have been going up and down. Like I said, I really don't. It doesn't really matter. But I'd like to meet more people. But if you
Hey, Dip
subscribe, at
Media.
least I know how many people are there. So anyway, let me go over here, and I want to say again, thanks everybody for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.